Welcome to Zoe Home Inspired Living. My name is Rina. I'm a chemical engineer by profession, but a grave and debilitating illness put an end to my otherwise successful career. After being very sick and suffering for many years, I am now well enough to share my life to inspire you to live beautifully no matter what. God bless you. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Zoe Home Inspired Living. Today is a very special video as far as I'm concerned because I have been so excited about it. That's why I am also late in uploading because we had to finish the set properly and of course beautiful. And I wanted to ask, are you a visionary? I think that I am. When I saw this neglected, derelict, vintage pair of Narra chairs, I didn't see how they looked at the time. I saw in my mind how they could live another segment of their life by updating them, upcycling them, making them more modern. So from brown to maybe a more contemporary color or shade. So that's what we are going to do today. I'm going to show you the process how we turned this pair of brown Narra accent chairs into something that is more modern. So nowadays, I'm so interested with very old furniture, very drab Narra furniture. Well, I have been like that for the past many years, but our master painter used to refurbish them for me. But now what I'm really interested in is that I do the refurbishing myself with the help of our helper Annalyn and also our office caretaker Nerio. So there will be some repairs to be done, like that chip of wood there, but I'm hoping that will be very easy to do. So this really needs refinishing, and I'm so excited to see the results. Now the next step will be to sand them down. I think that it also needs a cushion here because this chair is quite low on its seat. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a cushion here so that it will be like more updated. I bought this sanding machine and Nerio is helping me, and it's his very first time to use it. I ordered this 3-inch thick Uratex foam. There are 2 pieces and now I am just outlining the curve at the back. It was indeed a struggle to cut the curve by using a serrated knife from the kitchen. I am very sure there's a special tool to cut foam, but at this time I haven't discovered it yet. Now I'm cutting my fabric, which is a very furry faux lamb's fur, and I'm also wearing a mask here because the fibers are flying all around. Now I'm measuring the strip of fabric for the size of the 3-inch cushion. The fabric is a very difficult material to handle. It was very hard to sew it because it's kind of slippery. So this is the shape of my cushion. It's rounded at one end and straight on the other end. So there is a top and a bottom, and then there are strips of fabrics all around the two panels. And then I'm just going to leave out the rounded end open, overlapping, to put the Velcro in. I am putting in wood filler between the gaps because of age. These chairs, those joints have now become very apparent. I am using this wood filler, Bosny brand, which is very easy to use. Our carpenter Roel is here because he's doing the bathroom renovations downstairs, and he mixed up an epoxy putty to fill up the chip of wood that is missing. So we have been working on these two chairs. Last Thursday, we sanded more and put in these wood fillers. I think that there's still some portions to be sanded. So we are going to sand those. So there was also a little bit of wobble at these joints for both chairs. And what Roel did, our carpenter, he drilled from the bottom going here. So he drilled the seat and this on both sides. He drilled them. He put in screws so that now they are very, very sturdy. Now we are just going to clean this up thoroughly with all the grime and the sanding dust. Then I hope that we are ready to paint. This is proving to be a very arduous task because of the intricate carvings. We need to sand them down, all the dirt. Apparently, this pair of vintage Narra chairs has been trashed and neglected for a very long time. They have gathered a lot of soil within the carvings. Yes, so we have been sanding that down and smoothing up everything. This really needs a lot of TLC. I started painting with a small brush, but I encountered difficulties with this intricate carvings here. It's so hard to reach into those grooves. Then I remembered that I bought a portable spray gun, and so we started to use that. But because I have no knowledge in using a spray gun, I have never tried it before. This is like a trial and error. The spray gun that I bought is just very basic. There's no regulator for the pressure, and so I am not really sure how to set it, but this is a learning process for me, and I am sure that I will learn as I continue to try and study how to use the spray gun. After struggling with the spray gun, I gave it up at this time and just picked up my brush and continued painting. I am more comfortable this way. I found this small coffee table, also Narra, and yes, it's also very neglected like that, but I needed a coffee table to pair with the two chairs to make up a coffee table set. We started sanding down the top, but I would discover later on that it's better to leave it like that because we couldn't remove the brown color, but we just sanded it down to be able to be painted on. The paint that I used is flat, so when you try to run your palms against the wood, it's not that smooth. So what I did, I sanded the chairs with 1000 grit sandpaper. And after that, it's just like magic. The surface texture is so buttery soft, so satisfying to touch. And I like the effect of sanding it with 1000 grit because it makes it so soft and smooth, the texture, and also that it's like a whitewashed finish. So at this juncture, I decided not to whitewash it anymore, but just leave it like this. It's gently distressed. I am not sure if you can see the difference between the two. The left chair has not been sanded down yet or distressed. The right one has been distressed with 1000 grit, and I like it a lot better. This is the table for our coffee table set, and it is also vintage Narra, and we attempted to sand it, but I don't know, it is super hard, and also whatever finishing they put in here, it is really very hard, and we have been sanding it, but nothing is happening. So I might as well just paint it over once again with a very dark brown, burnt umber. to create contrast between the top and the base. As you can see, we also put in here some wood filler to level out the edge. I borrowed a new baby roller from our carpenter, but I was doubtful before I used it because the material was very fuzzy. And so when I tried it, it came out like this. It's so funny. So I switched back to my good old paint brush. Same thing, we also sanded down the base with 1000 grit. The buttery soft texture of the finished wood surface is just so very satisfying, so smooth to the touch. although this vintage Narra chair that's been acquired, neglected and derelict from its source, but the cane webbing, they call it, it's pure rattan, of course, from the Philippines. It is very sturdy still. There's no damage at all. I made these cushions. The cover is made of this very furry fleece or fabric. I'm sure it's synthetic. It's very soft and fluffy. So I made this cushion just to make this chairs updated. So I do hope they match well or perfectly together. This Narra chair is solid. It is solid. There's no other wood that's been added to it, and it's very thick, as you can see. And also, I just love the carvings. It's very intricate. The one thing that limits my creativity or my performance in everything from my painting, decorating, table setting, and now in furniture flipping or upcycling, the one thing that limits me is, of course, my physical condition. I have physical limitations and difficulties. I cannot move around so easily to work with the furniture as I want to, but still I'm very grateful that I am able to do these things. For years, we have been restoring antique and vintage Narra furniture, but we have a master carpenter and painter who does that through the years. But of course, it's very expensive to pay for the labor. That, and also because I really love to try my hands at furniture makeover or upcycling. I have wanted to try it. I have wanted to do it. I have ideas in my mind, being a creative person that I am. Yes, so this time I am not utilizing our master carpenter and painter for furniture. I have a lot of vintage and antique furniture, specifically Narra, that we have in the warehouse for our upcycling and furniture flipping and makeover. So you will expect that in the coming months, in the coming weeks, we will be doing a lot of those things. But we have also been working with powder room and shower room here downstairs. So what we have been doing for the past weeks, we have been renovating the powder room, and I hope to be able to show you in the coming videos. And also, I have a new project in one of the walls or space in our dining area, and I want to complete that before my birthday, which is early October. I am so very grateful to the Lord for the measure of wellness and strength that He gives every day so that I am able to accomplish so many things, the things that I really, really love. This upcycling of this pair of vintage Narra accent chairs has really been so satisfying for me. Yes, I really enjoyed doing it, especially when I saw the finished product, including this table here. So there will be more for sure by God's grace, because I am really loving the process and the learning of refinishing vintage and even derelict furniture like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. God bless. Bye.